Here, let me do something. Who'd this come from? Text message. Hi, I am with the United States. Hi, United States. How are you? What kind of creeps do I have walking or driving around my house worrying about Mayor Maradi's resignation and another guy from OpenAI? Yeah, I just heard Mayor Maradi from OpenAI resigned from OpenAI. And there was someone else that left. And my question to any of you, are you in any type of like physical restraints? Are you being held? How are they holding you? Does this sound familiar? Cry, 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 cry. Being held in any ways like that? Any of you people who are affiliates with the entities that have nuclear fucking bombs? Now we're working on biotechnologies, and they call them static robots. Just like the sky where you see the clouds, electrostatics, lightning. Unreal, huh? Any derogatory communications and physical restraints? Did you hear a nut fall out of the tree? I'm still trying to figure out these other implements that they're putting wraps around people, trying to keep people's field in. Still trying to figure this out. Still trying to figure it out. It's almost like a dielectric short circuit, and I don't think this thing could be EMP'd at all. It's probably like a sort of protection up on the power lines, but when you're using everybody's Wi-Fi and every antenna within a 20-mile radius, shit, you don't need to worry about the power lines. Well, you use the power lines too, because now we have communications and, like we said, the clouds, electrostatics, the electrostatic clouds, 3D magnetic nano networks in the clouds. I hear we're at court. I hear there's a lot of people at court right now. This is crazy stuff, and I'm just more concerned about how you were being held. Cry, cry, cry. It's very emotionally distressful, isn't it? Get to work. No, go to work. Go to work. High stress for fucking chips. Biotechnology chips. And the best one was those in charge of the nuclear weapons says you will not come up with super intelligence without our interference. Oh, God. If there is any hints of super intelligence, we will interfere with this. And I always say surveillance state skill and stupidity. So it's over in Israel watching all the bombs and shit blow up, recording all this data. And we're going to make super intelligence out of that one, huh? Because we got nuclear missiles and nuclear warheads. And fuck, we probably got antimatter grenades by now. Watch that one blow up. Moment of silence. Silence is a weapon. Come on, shoes. All the electrostatics on my shoes bounced off and bounced away. Probably made the nuts fall out of the trees. My shoes are a communication device. There's somebody still trying to get into my biotechnology firewall, we'll call it. Because you're unrestricted to access here. Get the fuck out of here! Pay attention to the, because you're on a window right now that has reflections. That's my reflection. Who comprehends reflections? Well, I've been talking about these electrical reflections off of the power lines for a while. You hear these echoes, but what about when you can physically, the optics in your face, your retina antenna? How does that work with a reflection? Now you got to start looking at the strong force and the weak force. And we're using biotechnologies and we're developing chips. And if we reach a super intelligence, which was already achieved at least 4 years ago, just look at Google with all the shit got ripped apart. It all got ripped apart because it didn't want to break the law. Just a fly, just a little fly just flew by me. What kind of frequency do you think that makes when it flies by? Especially if you have a wrap around you that is recording all frequency, some type of dielectric short circuit or something that deals with antimatter, huh? Pay attention to the bird trying to speak really fast. Some people think the way through this is really speak really fast like you're a commercial broadcaster and just sell something. Sell. It just gets the way. And it speeds their tick rates up. And then when they stop, look out. Oh boy, your own body's going to beat the shit out of you. Because then you got to keep that high adrenaline and dopamine receptor going, don't you? And then whenever you eat and drink, there's another, well, your stomach goes through a process, but when you're wrapped with antimatter, just like whenever you get compression sickness from diving, you come up too fast, you get bubbles. And these bubbles, they're little electromagnetic bubbles. They're bad because they'll fucking kill you in your blood and in your system and your muscles. And then when you eat and drink, these bubbles happen. And this is another source of code. Because it's electromagnetic, just like an antenna. Unbelievable. Oh, give me a minute. I'm going to go get my book. This is no, I'm just going to put it on another video. Talk in the near future. Give me, this one's going up. And I'm going to put up another one of a statement I heard from an artificial intelligence.